In this lesson, you're going to learn how to copy functions and formulas. Okay, we are working with the Excel worksheet Math Sample D. So what you're going to simply do is, let's say we want to calculate the total for the cars, okay? So we simply highlight cell B6, then we can type equals sum, open brackets, then highlight the above cell contents, then press the enter key. Okay, then if you want to copy this formula, we can press the keyboard Control C, then highlight the other cells, then press the enter key, and the formula is going to be copied into the subsequent bikes and planes. If you want to double check, you can double click on it, and you can clearly see that Excel has taken the formula and not the value from the adjacent cell B6. Okay, if you double check on cell B6, then you double click on it, you can see that Excel has also copied the formula across from top to bottom. Okay, let's say for example, let's press the escape key. Now let's say for example we want to calculate the total in the horizontal function. What you can simply do is type equals, then sum, open brackets, then highlight cars, planes, bikes, then press the enter key. Okay, then what you can do, we can Control C to select that formula, then drag downwards, then press the enter key, and Excel will copy the formula from E2 and apply it to E3, E4, E5 and E6. If you need to double check, what you can simply do is double click on E5 for example, and you can clearly see that Excel has taken the formula and has calculated it horizontally. When you double click on E6, let's press the escape key kwanza, you press E4, double click on it, you can see that Excel has calculated the formula in a horizontal fashion. So when using the copy function, Excel does not copy the cell contents, but it copies the cell formula. Okay, let's use another example. In this example, we want to multiply, so we do equals this value multiplied by asterisk the quantity, which is B9 multiplied by C9, then you press the enter key or the return key. So what you can simply do is press the keyboard shortcut Control C, then highlight the below cells, then press the return key, and Excel would have copied all the values across. Remember, it's not copying the value but copying the formula across and calculating it to the corresponding values as per the relatable cells. If you want to double check, double click on this cell and you see that Excel is referencing this one and not any other cell. Let's go to this example. Let's say we want to calculate Guy. What do? We need to, you can take the AutoSum function, click on it, and you can clearly see that Excel will take this value, and we press enter. Excel is going to calculate this value. It is going to add all of these values up to the last one, okay, up to I13. And if you want to copy the values across using the same value, you can use the AutoSum function again, then press enter, or what you can do is highlight the cell, the cell with the result, and using the fill function, make sure you have your crosshair at the bottom right hand, then drag it across, and Excel would have copied the corresponding values as per each cell. If you look at the autofill options, you see it's copying the cells. If you want to verify, you can double click on the answer, and you can clearly see that it's clearly tabulating the results from top to bottom. And that is how you copy functions and formulas in an Excel worksheet. I know this might be a little bit hard for you to understand, but if you haven't understood this lesson, take time and go through it back again, because these are the basics of Excel. If you do not get these basics, you will not be successful, but I want you to be successful. So take your time and understand what principle is being taught in this lesson, then you can go to the next video. See you in the next lesson.